Norra, dinner's ready. Come down before it gets cold.
Mom, I'm in game.
Do you feel that your child is spending too much time staring at a screen? That they're becoming more angsty and snappish and less devoted to school and social life? Well, rest assured that you're not the only one. In 2012, a survey reported that 13 hours a week are spent on average on computer or console games. Naturally, these numbers would have increased even more in this day and age, what with the rise of mobile devices such as tablets and smartphones. So do you, as a concerned parent, know what's going on when your child picks up that controller or sets their hand on a mouse and keyboard? Well, most people would think about aggression and violence, and they wouldn't be wrong. Playing violent video games has been positively correlated with higher levels of arousal, aggressive thoughts and feelings, and decreased prosocial behavior. It's also been shown that 80% of games sold to young adolescents of both genders have been violent, action-based games, suggesting that this genre is a popular preference. So why do children get affected by video games in this way? Well, first off, in early adolescence, when your child is about 10 to 14 years old, is a time of great physical, mental, and emotional change. Puberty can also hit, throwing your child into a mess of hormones. Long-term coping mechanisms also develop, meaning that your child might respond to slight problems with aggression. All in all, it is a very impressionable age wherein kids can easily adopt bad influences. But are video games really all that bad? To start with, Mark Prensky argues that all 21st century children are naturally attracted to all sorts of video games, including the violent ones, because they help prepare them for the real world. This is because they incorporate aspects of ethical and moral decision-making, risk assessment, spatial reasoning, and team building. Games that incorporate movement and sport-like mechanics are great for letting your child have a bit of exercise in a safe space, as well as possibly encourage an interest in sports. When used correctly, games can teach your child anything from safe sex to higher algebra, and engage them while doing so, because that's what games are good at. No research has ever shown that violent games have a stronger effect than violent TV or violent media, meaning that violence anywhere will have the same effect on your child. For the concerned parents out there, here are a few tips for making sure your child plays safe. Firstly, keep an eye on what your child wants to buy, and make sure that the game's ratings are appropriate. If your child is getting too much screen and not enough sun, try starting a time limit, maybe an hour or two a day. Encourage them to go outside or join sports clubs, and make it clear that you're available to play with them as well, inside or out. It might be hard sometimes, because early adolescence is a tenuous and angsty age, but you must remember that not every child will have this problem with gaming. It's up to you to figure out whether your child should quit